What is going on, guys? Gray here today. I'm going to bring y'all the Rainbow Six Siege patch notes. I'm going to link all the patch notes in the description below because this thing is huge, guys, and I'm not going to go over all of it here in this video, or we'd be here all day and you guys would be ready to go to bed after you got tired of listening to me. Of course, we know Tachanka is getting a big buff with the shield over his LMG. That shield's going to be able to take 500 HP. They said the weapon's going to get some more recoil and more spread to not make him too overpowered. We're also going to look at some of the other operators that are getting some buffs. But before that, of course, we're all going to get the university map. And guys, they're going to have maintenance tomorrow between 9 and 11:30 Eastern time. And it's going to be console specific from like 9 to 9:30 for PS4, 10 to 10:30 for Xbox, 11 to 11:30 for PC. So that's kind of how they're going to do it. So you will know when it's up for maintenance, that's when the patch is going to be dropped. Fuse, of course, is getting another cluster charge. They said the lethal area for all armor types has been moved from 1.2 meters to 2.5 meters, and they're expanding the zone of non-lethal damage up to 4.2 meters. So Fuse is going to be a character that you see probably a lot of people picking now, probably instead of Blackbeard, because Blackbeard is getting his killing efficiency is getting balanced, is how they worded it. His shield health points is from 150 down to 60. You can pop that shield very quickly. Aim down sights is increased from 0.25 to 0.7, and aim down sights after sprinting is from 0.35 to 0.8. Smoke's gas grenade can be thrown like a grenade now instead of C4, and Bandit is getting an extra battery so he can kind of contend with Thermite and Hibana's ability to blow down, shielded walls. Weapon balance, guys, there's a ton of these. And you're going to have gun rise, diamond shape, first shot recoil, center time recoil, increase of total recoil, and maximum recoil. In case you guys don't know what center speed is, center time, that's any game. That is after you shoot, it's the time that you see your sights come back down to center to even, and that's what center speed is. And I'm going to kind of go over some of the weapons I know a lot of players use on some more popular characters. Caveira's M12 is going to get a gun rise decrease by 41% and a first shot recoil reduction by 22%, and that is on keyboard and mouse. That's on PC. On console, she's getting a gun rise decrease by 43% and a first shot recoil reduction by 24%. Some other characters that I think are pretty interesting is Castle Pulse and the FBI Recruit. The UMP45 on PC is getting a decrease in gun rise by 15%, first shot recoil by 27%, maximum recoil decrease by 15%, and a center time increase by 213%. Then on console itself, gun rise is 20%, center speed time decreased by 50%, maximum recoil decreased by 25%, and first shot recoil decreased by 33%, and that is the UMP45. Smoke's FMG9 is getting a gun rise decrease by 21%, recoil increase, or decreased by 25%, excuse me, maximum recoil decreased by 35%, and center speed time increased to 213%. And on console, the FMG9 is getting a decrease in gun rise by 29% and center speed timing decreased by 50%. As you can see, guys, all of these guns, especially SMGs, are going to be a lot better to compete with those ARs at distance, because the thinking here is, as me and one of my buddies were talking earlier, the ARs have a lot of recoil but a lot of damage. The subs have a lot of recoil and, of course, not as much damage at a distance. So it's trying to even that out so you can get some more longer distance shots with those submachine guns so you can compete with the ARs at distance instead of just close ranges. Of course, Glaz, guys, is getting a buff. His center time decreased by 50%, and his first shot recoil is decreased by 60% on PC, and his center time is decreased by 60%, center speed, and first shot recoil by 68%, and of course that is on console. His rate of fire is getting increased on the weapon from 110 to 220 on all platforms, and the diamond shape has less horizontal pull. So Glaz is going to be a little bit more of a better character to use, or more picked, I guess, or picked more often, because he's kind of weak, in my opinion, for what I've gotten to play. Of course, guys, you know I am new to this game, but to me, he's just not viable because his ability is just, he has a zoomed-in scope. He has nothing special that can help the team out with in general. But with the faster recoil, or with the faster, ability to fire the weapon, and a little bit, of course, center speed and first shot recoil decreases, I think he'll be a little bit better to maybe move around with in closer quarters. Of course, the MP5 on Doc, Rook, and the GIGN recruits has first shot recoil decreased by 28% and center speed time increased by 125 on PC. And of course on console, first shot recoil is decreased by 44%, and center speed is decreased by 50%. Of course, we have things for mute, echo, the P90 for Doc, Rook, and GIGN recruits. I think the P90 maybe used a little bit more now. You got center speed time increased by 313, and on gaming consoles, you're going to have a center speed time decreased by 25. The MP7 with Bandit, the MPX with Valkyrie, the AUG A2 with IQ. Guys, this list goes on and on. The F2000 center speed time decreased by 44% on console. Nothing on PC with it. Guys, like I said, every single weapon is getting an overhaul. So check these patch notes out to make sure your favorite weapon, your favorite operator, and see exactly what's happening with them. We'll go down to a little bit of like kind of general gameplay fixes, because this weapon list is just hellaciously long, guys. I mean, it is ridiculous. When you see this list, you're going to be like, wow. Grenade explosions are more consistent. So like if you're trying to make kill holes in wall, they're going to make more circular holes than those kind of jagged, crazy holes. And that, I think, is a good thing. And of course, we all know the shield operators are going to get a buff. They said now if you are facing the charge, you're going to take away 80% of that damage from the charge. So you're only going to get a little bit of damage, 20% maybe. So if you're using C4, you're going to have to hit them from behind or shoot them in the arm, limb, head. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with shield operators. Of course, there are just general gameplay fixes, general operator fixes, you know, just kind of odd things happen here, maybe some bugs and things like that. And also some level design fixes for all maps, and then some level specific fixes for Clubhouse, Canal, Bank, Consulate, Skyscraper, and so on. Game mode fixes with Hostage and the Spectator camera. And this kind of goes on and on, guys. Like I said, this is a huge patch. But I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think. Do you like the submachine gun versus AR kind of difference now? Do you think it's going to make it too strong on the defensive side and too weak on the offensive side? And do you agree with Blackbeard getting nerfed and the two shielded operators getting buffed? I know they only have pistols, they don't have ARs, but they still kind of got rid of one shielded type character and made two really shielded type characters really good, in my opinion. Guys, like I said, I just started playing this game and I absolutely love it, but I hope this helps you guys out, and I hope you guys can go in there and read this and see everything. But to kind of give you a general idea as why I wanted to do this video. Of course, guys, if you like the video, hit the like. If you're not subscribed yet, please do so. I appreciate you hanging out and watching today. I'll catch you next time. Peace.